Hi, it's Mrs. Holbrook and Baby Echo, and let's get our foundations warm-up started. You guys are doing so great with all of this. J, J. R, Q, U, Qu. X, X. What were all of those letters that I just did? They were all the yellow cards, so they were all consonants. Very good. We'll sing our vowels and do our long vowel sounds next after this slide. Let's do some of the glued sounds. What color are the glued sounds? Green. Very good. Let's do some. O-N-G, song, ong. U-N-G, long, ong. A-N-K, bank, ank. O-N-K, honk, onk. Nice job. And here are our short vowels. We'll sing. Show me with your hand when you mark a short vowel. What do you put over it? That's right, a little brev like a smile. Here we go. Sing with me. What kind of voices should we sing in today? High voices? Okay. A, apple, a. E, N, e. I, H, e. O, octopus, a. U, up, a. That was silly. Thanks for playing along with me. And now let's take a look at our chart that has the short vowel sound and the long vowel sound. We'll do them both. You know what? For fun, let's move our hands. When we do the short vowel, let's move it like a brev. And when we do the long vowel, let's make a macron on top. Here we go. A, apple, a safe, a. E, ed, e, p, e. Remember, repeat after me when Echo looks at you. I, itch, I, pine, I. O, octopus, O, home, O. U, up, You, you rule, you. Okay, and now we have our vowel teams that we've learned so far. We've learned this row. We have O, A, boat, O. O, E, toe, O. O, W, snow, O, W, plow, ow. And we've now learned everything in this row. O, U, trout, ow, O, U, soup, ooh. O, school, ooh, O, book, U, E, blue, ooh, U, E, rescue you. And E, W. Who remembers what E, W is? That's right. E, W, chew, you. Nice job, everybody. Now, today, we are going to be talking about a special type of multisyllabic words. So, words that have more than one syllable. But in this very special type, each syllable is its own word. But when you put them together, they make a word with a completely different meaning, its own meaning. Anyone know what we call these? Compound words. Say that with me. Compound. It's kind of like they're pounded together to make one new word. So take a look at our picture here. What's our first word say? Hot plus our second word, dog, equals hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Two words together, making one bigger word, is a compound word. So let's look at some more and try to read them. One way you can help read them is break them up between the consonants. Okay, so what's the first syllable, everyone? Pig. That's its own word. What's the second syllable? Pen, like a pen that you write with. But when you put it all together, what do you get? Pig pen. Now, a pig pen isn't just the animal, and it's not a pen. It's what? It's a place where the pigs live, you know, maybe like a caged-in area. I have neighbors who have pigs, and I like to visit the pig pen. Okay, let's try another one. Go ahead yourself and try to read the first syllable, second syllable, and put it together. What do you get? Bedbug. Now, what if you said bedbug without the bug? What would it be? Without the bug. Bed. Good. Okay, everybody, read me the next word. Laptop. What's a laptop? A computer that goes on top of your lap. What's laptop without the top? Lap. Say laptop without the lap. Top. Nice job. Okay. Read the two syllables, each one in this word, and put it together. What do you get? Sun, fish. Sunfish. Say sunfish without the sun. Just a fish. Say sunfish without the fish. Just a sun. Good. A couple more. First syllable. Second syllable. Whole word. Does anyone know what this means? Like in baseball, yeah? The backstop, it stops the balls from going any further. It's back behind the batter, the catcher, and the umpire. Behind home plate. Ah, home plate. That's another compound word. Now take a look. Each of the syllables in this compound word are what kind of syllables? Yep, two closed in. They won't always be two closed syllables like this one. We have vowel consonant E, fire, and then we have closed. Man, fireman. Last one, my friends. Say this word without the life. Long. Good. Lifelong. And next, I have some new trick words for you. Take a look at our two trick words here. What do you notice? They both have a capital M. Very good. And that M will always be capital in these words because they're titles. They're the start of people's names. They both have a period because these are abbreviations. They both have an R, and one has an S. That's right. This one up here is Mr. Everybody say Mr. Do you know anyone whose name starts with Mr? Any teachers in your school? Any of your neighbors? Mr. Rogers? And this one is Mrs. Do you know anyone whose last name is preceded by Mrs? I bet you do. Okay, let's read this sentence together. Mr. and Mrs. Wilson are here. Yay! Can you air circle the trick words? Mr., Mrs. Oh, you're right. There's more trick words here. And is a trick word. Are and here. The only one that's not a trick word is Wilson. Two-syllable word for their last name, Wilson. Okay, let's get ready to skywrite Mr. Two fingers, picture the color. Here we go. M, capital M, R, period. Mr. Now for Mrs. M, capital M, R, S, period. Mrs. Nice job. You'll be seeing those a lot while you read, so they're very important ones to be able to read and spell. Keep practicing them. Okay, everyone, it's time to do some dictation. Let's practice some of these compound words. Please make sure you have something to write with and something to write on. I thought I would bring out this paper today to remind you we have the skyline at the top, the plane line, the grass line, and the worm line down below. Even if you're not writing on this type of paper, please make sure that you're thinking about where your letters start and end. Okay, let's warm up with some sounds. Repeat after me and then write the letters that make the sound. Y. What says Y? Go ahead and write it and check it to mine. I'm going to make sure my lowercase y goes all the way down to the worm line. Yeah. What says I? Pause it if you need more time. That's right, it's a long I, so we write that as I-E, vowel, because this would be a consonant, E. Repeat after me, eh. What says eh? That's the sound of short E. And I'll put little commas in between these so that you know they're all separate. And one more sound, repeat after me, J. What says J? Start at the plain line, go down to the worm line, make a hook, and put a dot. J says J. Excellent. Go ahead and clear your board or get some more space. I think I am going to move on to a page with a little bit more space. And look at that. We have one of our sentences from last week that I am going to erase. And you can see that I still have the lines on the paper, but they're just smaller. And you can't really see the worm line on it because it's smaller. Okay, now for some compound words. Repeat after me. Lapdog. First syllable, lap. Second syllable, dog. Tap it out one syllable at a time. I'm going to give you 3 words and then pause, and then when you unpause your screen, we'll go over making sure they're correct. Here's your second word. Zigzag. Zig, z-ig, zag, z-ag. Last word. Tip-top. Tip-top. Pause here and then let's check our answers together. Okay, let's very carefully scoop these and mark them while we check them. Let's look. The first word was lapdog. So the first syllable should be lap, lap, good. My second syllable should say dog, dog. Awesome. It's closed in, so I know that's a short A. Closed in, short A. Good, go ahead and mark that with me. Now let's check. Our second word was zigzag. Let's check our first syllable. Z-ig. All right, that one's closed in with a short I. Looks good. Whoa, what's going on here? Why do I have a huge space? These are compound words. It's one word, so no spaces between them. Zigzag. Z-og. Oh, that says zog. It was supposed to say zag. Huh. This is why we have to check our work so closely. I'm going to erase that and move it over closer. That's a short A. G, zag. Great. Now, if you had any mistakes, fix them up and go ahead and mark those syllables. All right, who remembers our third word? Tip-top, like at the tip-top of the tree, way up high. Let's check. I did tip, closed in and short, tap, tip-tap. No, the word was tip, ah. I need to get rid of that vowel sound. It was supposed to be, I had the wrong vowel. Tip, tap. Okay. Now, wait a second. It wasn't tip-tap. I just made the same mistake. Oh my goodness, we all make mistakes, huh? It was tip-top, the tip-top of the tree. Silly me. Ah. There we go. Anybody else make a mistake today? Anybody else catch their mistake? Good. Okay, and let's end with a sentence. Repeat after me. I expect to see Mr. White. Okay, let's see how many words we have in this. I expect to see Mr. White. And then a period at the end. Pause here and write your words. Just to help you out, here's our trick words. Let's circle them. I to see Mr. We learned this trick word today. And white. So there's 2 words you have to tap out. Go ahead. Take your time. Okay, friends. Check for capitals. Did you start with an uppercase? What else should be capitalized? Mr. and white. It's a proper noun. It's someone's name. Did you put an end mark at the end? And did you remember a period after Mr.? Good for you. Now check the circled words. Make sure you spell your trick words just like me. And now let's tap out expect. We have 2 syllables. Expect. X. Even though it sounds just like X, we always need a vowel, so listen closely when you hear it. It's X. Now for packed. Good. And then we had white. It was the digraph WH for the W, and then vowel consonant E for ite. Great job. Practice reading these words smoothly and keep up the hard work.